Hello and welcome back to English Every Day, the podcast where we make learning English feel less like a chore and more like a chat with friends. I'm your host, Melody.
And I'm Alec. It's great to be here with you all. In our first episode, we're starting right at the beginning of the day, that is. We're diving into the world of morning routines.
Yes, because if you can talk about your morning, you can talk about anything. So, Alec, I have to ask the most important question first. When that 7 a.m. alarm rings, are you a snoozer or do you leap out of bed? Be honest.
Oh, absolutely no leaping. I am what you might call a serial snoozer. That snooze button is my best friend and worst enemy. I am a classic night owl, so mornings are a slow start for me.
A serial snoozer. I love that. I'm the total opposite. I'm an early bird. The moment the alarm goes off, my feet are on the floor. I think if I hit snooze, I just fall back into a deep sleep and never get up. So how about you, our listeners? Let's take a quick pause. Are you a night owl like Alec or an early bird like me? Think about it for a second.
I have to say, my snoozing has gotten me into trouble before. I have a story, actually. A few years ago, I had a super important 9 a.m. job interview. I set 3 different alarms, starting at 7 a.m.
Oh no, I can see where this is going.
Yep. Apparently, in my sleep, I didn't just snooze them. I turned them all off completely. I slept through all my alarms and woke up naturally at 8:45 a.m.
15 minutes before the interview? No, what did you do?
I have never moved so fast in my life. I threw on a suit, didn't even have time to brush my teeth, and ran out the door. I was in such a panic. I made it, but I was a mess. So, to oversleep like that is my greatest fear now.
That's a nightmare. I would be mortified. The phrase in a panic is perfect there. It captures that feeling of desperate rushing. Our listeners should definitely remember that one. So, did you end up getting the job? I can't believe you still got the job after that. Or did you? You left us on a cliffhanger. I can't believe you still got the job after that. Or did you? You left us on a cliffhanger. I can't believe you still got the job after that. Or did you? You left us on a cliffhanger. I can't believe you still got the job after that. Or did you? You left us on a cliffhanger.
Well, I hate to admit it, but no, I didn't get the job. I was so flustered and out of sorts that I completely bombed the interview. It was a disaster, but it taught me a valuable lesson. Never trust a sleeping version of yourself to make important decisions. It was a real wake-up call for me, in more ways than one.
Well, I'm glad you learned something from it. It's a great story and a perfect example of how oversleeping can really throw a wrench in your plans. So, after your dramatic morning, do you head straight for the coffee? Wow, what a story. I'm stressed just hearing it. Okay, so that's a perfect example of why I don't snooze. So, after I turn my alarm off, the first thing I do is a big, long stretch to shake off the sleep. Get the blood flowing, then I drink a full glass of water. It really helps me start the day on the right foot. That's a great question. Actually, before I even think about food, I have a little ritual. I like to do about 10 minutes of light yoga or meditation. It's not a full workout, but just a way to connect with my body and my breath before the day gets crazy. It's my secret to staying grounded.
That sounds so much healthier than my method. After I finally drag myself out of bed, my first instinct is to open the curtains to let the light in. But my biggest challenge is resisting the urge to grab my phone and start mindless scrolling. It's such a bad habit.
Totally. It's a motivation killer. This brings up a really important point for our learners, the difference between wake up and get up. Waking up is just your eyes opening, but getting up is when you actually physically leave the bed.
Exactly. So I wake up at 7 a.m., but sometimes I don't get up until 7:20. There's a big gap. For you, Melody, they seem to happen at the same time.
Exactly. So once you've finally gotten up, what's the very first thing you do to feel more awake? Right? Okay, I think this is the perfect time to try our new segment. It's called Real World Practice.
I love this part. Here's the scenario for you at home. Imagine a friend calls you right after you've woken up. You're still in bed, feeling very tired. Your friend asks, "Hey, did I wake you?" How would you answer using the words we've learned?
I'll go first to give you an example. I might say, hey, yeah, you kind of did. I woke up a few minutes ago, but I haven't gotten up yet. I'm still feeling really groggy. That word groggy, groggy, is perfect for describing that sleepy, slow feeling.
Perfect. Now it's your turn. We'll give you a moment of silence. Pause the podcast and try to form your own answer out loud. How are you feeling this morning? Go for it.
Awesome job. Just trying is the most important part. I think that was really useful. We've covered a ton of great natural vocabulary. Should we do a quick final recap, Alec?
Let's do it. First, we have the people. An early bird who loves mornings and a night owl who loves nights.
We have the actions to hit the snooze button, to oversleep, or sleep through your alarm, and the key difference between wake up and get up.
And some great descriptive words and phrases: feeling groggy, being in a panic, and wanting to shake off the sleep to start the day on the right foot.
So, here's your homework. Tomorrow morning, just try to narrate your actions in your head in English. Okay, my alarm is going off. I am waking up now. I am not getting up yet. It makes a huge difference.
That's all the time we have for today. Join us next time as we continue the routine and talk about making breakfast and that all-important first cup of coffee.
You won't want to miss it. Until then, keep practicing and happy learning. Bye, everyone.